Hi guys, and happy Wellness Wednesday, and welcome to our newest members. It's been so exciting because just this last week we had our 5-day no BS blood sugar challenge, and it was phenomenal, and there were so many new people that joined us. So I'm going to give you all a minute to come on in. Come and join us today on our Wellness Wednesday, Holistic Diabetes Solutions, in our exclusive private Facebook group right here. And please let me know when you're here, because Wednesdays are all about giving you a free tip. And last week we gave away 5 free half-hour plus sessions with lots of great tips, as many as 6 or 7 tips in each of the challenges. So if you were here and you participated in the challenge last week, please let me know. And when you come on in, give me a yes and let me know where you're from, because we have so many people from around the world. It's always great to know what country or what city you're here from. So that'd be really great. So just put a hi, hello, this is where I'm from, and that'll be great. So thank you for joining me today in our exclusive Facebook group. And I'm your host, Cheryl Ivaniski, a Diabetes Wellness Authority, a doctor of holistic medicine, a coach, a speaker, but most importantly, a woman who's living vibrantly well, who happens to have type 1 diabetes. And I've been doing this for over 24, almost 25 years. And it's always about striving and learning about the newest holistic diabetes solutions that can help us to have the most amazing optimized management with our health and well-being, and to invite more of that into our lives. So for most of us, those of us who are at risk, those of us who have pre-diabetes or borderline diabetes and type 2 diabetes, and it doesn't exclude those of us with type 1 diabetes, but really what the whole gist of most diabetes and what it's about is insulin resistance in the body, the inability of the body to use that insulin effectively and efficiently. And so that's why today I want you to know that you'll see here in our group that we posted some really amazing recipes. And that's what I want to talk with you about today. People with diabetes, it could be you, it could be a family member that you're caring for, it could be a friend in their home, or it might be a practitioner in practice with their clients. But it's really, really important to really be aware of what we're putting in our bodies and how we're fueling our bodies. But there is some fun and some fun foods that we can have. So I thought it'd be really a lot of fun to talk about what that is today, because in our group we posted some really cool recipes. And one of them was the Keto Fat Bombs, which are amazing. And the other one that we thought would be really great for Father's Day was the fudge chocolate brownies. So in dark chocolate, we're not talking, regular cocoa with the, cocoa butter and all the sugar. That's milk chocolate. We're actually talking about dark chocolate. And what's really cool about dark chocolate is it can be your friend, and you can use it in so many things, and it can taste good too. And we all want to have fun with food. So, for those of you who are joining us around the globe, please again let us know that you're here, and just put a yes in the comments if you were in the challenge, and or if you tried either of these amazing recipes that we shared with you. I would love to hear your feedback and your comments. So imagine being able to grab healthy snacks, desserts, little pick-me-ups along the way that are diabetes friendly whenever you need to. And imagine that you can fuel your body with some fun things like dark chocolate. So there are things that we can have that are friendly, and things that provide benefits. So there might be some things that you might not know about dark chocolate. So I thought that'd be really cool to talk about dark chocolate today, and how that can be a great choice for you. And in our 5-day challenge, we gave out another recipe even. So, keep your eyes open, because we're going to be populating this with more and more recipes. Okay, so all about how to help you manage your blood sugar levels, how to optimize your insulin and your insulin resistance so that your body becomes more sensitive, how to even help manage your weight with management of how much dark chocolate you might have, and looking at how to reduce the risks of diabetes complications like heart and stroke. So what does this all have to do with dark chocolate? Well, dark chocolate has benefits, and it is super rich in antioxidants and in minerals. Three of the minerals that often people with diabetes are deficient in include zinc, magnesium, those two for sure. And there's another benefit of dark chocolate, and that's iron. But really, the wonderful health benefits that I just want to give you today about dark chocolate is really that it helps to prevent that oxidative stress. So that's a mouthful, oxidative stress. And you might be wondering, what is oxidative stress? That's something that we don't want. So when there's free radicals in our body that are causing damage, that causes oxidative stress on our tissues. So that causes tissue damage and accelerates that damaging and aging process. Well, dark chocolate is able to help prevent that oxidative stress. So how does it do that? Well, it is able to give us these benefits. It's able to help us in a big way with decreasing heart disease, so heart attacks, stroke. It helps to decrease our bad cholesterols, the kind that do clog our arteries. And it helps us to decrease our high blood pressure. And in addition to that, all that internal inflammation that we've been talking about, it helps to decrease that overall as well. So it actually decreases insulin resistance, which means it increases our sensitivity. So for those of us with prediabetes, which is all about insulin resistance, those with type 2, again, all insulin resistance, and those with type 1, when we do experience insulin resistance, that's important for all of us. The really cool thing about dark chocolate is its ability to help us with our neurotransmitters and our brain health. For those of you who don't know, there is a type 3 and a type 4 diabetes. And type 3 diabetes is all about where there's degeneration in the brain. And there's that accelerated aging process because the cells are dying off, a lot of them due to high sugars. And that's why it's called type 3 diabetes, because it's related to Alzheimer's. And so you might be saying, I didn't know there was a type 3. Well, there's also a type 4. So we learn more of these things and take a deeper dive into our monthly mentoring program, which some of you probably heard about, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But what I want to do is let you know that dark chocolate is good. It's okay. And the next question you might be asking yourself is, how much of this should you have? And what kind of quality should you be having? So in general terms, if you're looking at anything 70% and above for dark chocolate, that's a good thing. Keep in mind, the higher the amount of cocoa, or cocoa, I grew up saying cocoa, dark chocolate, the more bitter the chocolate becomes. So starting off with the 70% would be a good place to start. And you can acquire a taste for these things as well. I'm a dark chocolate person, not a milk chocolate person, because I find milk chocolate just totally sweet, and I'm sensitive to that. But I do like the dark chocolate. So how much is a good amount? Well, if you read different studies, it'll tell you different things. But overall, with the studies that I read, anywhere between 20 to 35 grams of sugar a day is acceptable. I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like. And maybe you've seen these in the stores. But these are chocolate keto snaps. Okay? Now they have a little bit of flavor because there's a little bit of coconut in there. So this is the size, and I just took a little bite. This is the size of one square, and they come in these little bags. Now, not to say that you can't go and buy a bar and break off pieces, but this is like the size of a snack, and it's got, 4 little areas in here, and you can take a bite at a time. So if you're looking at what kind of snack do you want, or if you want to bake some of those really great recipes that we've been sharing with you, dark chocolate versus milk chocolate is what you want to do. So if you're wondering about, is this a good thing for you? You bet it is. No problem. But not in excess, because chocolate, dark chocolate, has a high content of fat. So a taste is what you need. Maybe a little taste with a nice favorite beverage at the end of the day. No problem. So I want you to share with me in the comments, just so that I know that you're here and what kind of things that you're doing. Let me know if you've tried the recipes, those chocolatey fudgy brownies, and or those chocolate keto bombs. And also let me know, what are some of your favorite recipes and how do you use dark chocolate in your day? Then we can share it with the group and we can even learn more together. So it's all about dark chocolate today, the great benefits that it can give to you and add to you, and how it can help stabilize blood sugar levels because, again, there's so much less sugar in dark chocolate than milk chocolate. So if you haven't tried dark chocolate, here's one example. There's many other examples and many other health bars, health food stores that are very, very, some of them go up to 80, 85% dark chocolate. Again, a little bit more bitter, but all good. And some are even flavored with different flavors. So that's a really great thing to, add into your day and to have some fun. Now, I mentioned earlier a little bit more about monthly mentoring, and we are launching right now, and we're in pre-launch for all of those who want to join us for a deeper dive into learning more about the how-tos, the what-tos, all about mentoring, monthly mentoring, and getting live coaching that's anywhere from 30 all the way up to 60 minutes every month, getting lots of supportive exercises and activities, and we would love to have you join us. So we're going to put a link right in here, and we're going to let you know where you can go to, and you can sign up. And right now, but only until the end of June, we are offering a $100 bonus, which is 2 months absolutely free. So be sure to check out the link, which Reza will put here, so that you can get more information and you can join us on the inside. Hi, Lori. I found a keto chocolate from Chocolate Zero that's really good. Okay, bonus. Thank you so much for sharing. That's great because we want to learn where there's more resources and where people can go. So that's awesome. Thank you, Lori Lynn. And that's really great. Where are you from, Lori Lynn? That'd be great to know where you're from. So that's great. So I want you to be able to share these things with us, and also know that the dark chocolate has a lower glycemic index than other chocolate. So what that means is it doesn't raise your sugars as high. It keeps them a little bit more level. So, and that's because of the fat content in there. So another little coaching hint in there. So I want to thank you so much for joining us today for our Wellness Wednesday. I want to see you on the inside. I'd love for you to join our exclusive group on the inside of Holistic Diabetes Solutions, the Inner Circle Monthly Mentoring, and that would be great. So Lori Lynn, you're from South Carolina. Oh, that is so awesome. I was over in South Carolina just last spring, in the springtime. Actually, yeah, late spring, and absolutely loved it. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing about the keto chocolate from Chocolate Zero. That's wonderful. And for all of you here, please, if you haven't tried them yet, try our recipes, the chocolate keto bombs and the fudgy brownies. You'll love them, and you'll never know that they're actually really healthy for you. So we'll see you on the inside, and don't forget, in our comments here, we're going to add for the Holistic Diabetes Solutions monthly mentoring, and we will see you on the inside.